What perfectly innocent search turned out to be porn? Granny pictures. Saw a video of an grandma take a football to the face and found it hilarious. Went to find the video in ICT the next day to show my friends and was met with hairy naked 90-year-olds. A friend of mine worked at an infant's school. And one day the children were looking for images of things that can be used to carry water. One poor lad Googled jugs and ran crying from the computer saying that he hadn't done anything wrong. My mom's name. So, what is her name? White House. I love Dragon Ball Z. Yes. Let me search up. This is not something to search up at school. Will Kajab ever recover from this traumatic incident? And how will he stay out of trouble? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Grandfather clock, but you forget the L. I really did not need that mental image. I can't get the wrinkledness out of my mind. How to get along with stepsister. Stepsister stuck in dryer. Step 1. Sigh and unzip. Step 2. Finish what you've started, then regret it. Step 3. New stepbrother. In Persona 5 there is a character that shouts for real all the time because they didn't want constant swear words. Well, apparently he did safe beep one time. So I was interested when he said this. Googling P5 Ryajif beep only gave porn. On work Wi-Fi. God damn it. SCP-1471. Go to images and I can bet that at least one or the first 20 images will be porn. There was a Hotbox Pizza where I used to live. Hotbox.com is not the address you want. I had just gotten into Yu-Gi-Oh! And wanted to find out how to play. Everything was fine when I looked up monsters and all changed when I looked up traps. I was trying to find the Kayla Itson's BBG Beachbody Guide and thought it was called the BBW Beachbody Workout, so yeah, I googled BBW workout. At work. Because I was showing a colleague the program. Me and my friend were messing about. I thought it'd be funny to put into Google Ask Juice, bad idea. We were 12. I was a kid searching band pictures back in the day. I decided to look up the band orgy. What does Shota mean? I've posted this in the past, so I'll just repost it here. When I was a dumb kid in the mid-90s, the computer clock was wrong on the classroom computer. The World Wide Web, as everyone seemed to call it at the time, was very new to me, but I knew you could find this stuff. What website would it be on? My dumb beep little British brain decided or was a good idea. My first introduction to gay porn at around 8 years old. As a 10-year-old I loved Pokemon and especially Entei. I misspelled it and wrote hentai, and next thing I know is Ash beeping May in the S. Close enough. Olive oil. 1/2 nipples into Google image search on my work computer at work. Luckily 95% of the results were actually plumbing related. Fiesta familiar pilados por sorpresa. It is translated as family party caught by surprise. Searched it in my personal laptop for an English project, in which we had to make a description of a family party photograph, in which people had to be doing things to practice present continuous. Well, turns out, I found step-siblings porn. A couple years ago I was doing a project for school on pandas and looked up panda mating habits. What I found was a whole line of porn where a guy wears a giant panda suit. It was a little weird to say the least. The Boys Dick Monster. I was looking for the name of the character in the show The Boys. As soon as I hit enter it hit me. The 18s. When I was a kid they were a group that did ABBA song covers. Back then I would just put whatever I was looking for then. I was at school when I searched them. Image search for Gary Oldman at work but missed the R. Typed in college assuming it'd be the website for the White House. It was not. I was needing some information on the options for a Unix program. Normally, you access the manual pages, or man pages, by typing man command. For some reason, this system didn't actually have the man pages available. So I figured some helpful soul would probably have posted them online, for others in a similar situation. Which is how I ended up at a site which had nothing to do with computer operating systems. X-Men. When my husband and I were first dating, my aunt lent me a book she had about First Nations totems that correspond with birthdays. Similar to horoscopes but more in-depth and interesting. I learned that I'm an otter and my so was a bear, so I thought it would be a cute idea to see if I could find one of those unlikely friends animal videos to send him. I had no idea that otter and bear were both terms for different body types, so my search yielded nothing but hairy dude porn. Caught me totally off guard. Haha. I am peachy _girl. White House. One time I tried to search for some cruise subreddits. Around the beginning of the pandemic. Looking for news on cruising. Found a sub on porn pics in cruise cabins LOL while I was at work. I was looking for a horse equestrian themed face mask for a family member. Turns out a search for horse mask, especially on ETSE, gets you a lot of horse themed BDSM wear. In early high school I searched squirt on a school computer because I was looking for a picture of the turtle from Finding Nemo. 0 turtles appeared and my remaining innocence was shattered. I was 10. I liked Sonic the Hedgehog. I googled Sonic fan art. What I saw scarred me forever. Back in the early 2000s, there was a website either called Girls or Girls. Something like that. And you could do little makeovers on these animated Bratz doll looking chicks. Very much meant for preteens and early teens. I recall typing what I thought was the URL into my browser and I apparently used an S where I should have used a Z. Or an I instead of a U. Pulled up a nice lil porn site of some very real naked ladies. When I was 12 to 14, I wanted to download a Harry Potter movie. And used a P2P software called Ares. I don't know now. But back then Ares was a mess. You could get your PC seriously compromised or end up downloading gore or child porn instead of what you wanted. Well, I downloaded the HP movie. But instead it was a 3 hours porn movie. It was pretty old and low cost. But it was actually pretty good and I kept it for a few years LOL. I think I searched teddy bear hamster when I was like 10 and it was some overweight guy that just jacked off. Used to be a she-male site in the really early 2000s. Missionary. I was raised a Christian. Heard a rumor 7 years ago about a game called Need for Speed World. I then abbreviated it down to NFSW. I'll let you guess what Google gave me for searching something that close to NSFW. FYI, I was at school. As a kid I played a game called Nox. I was looking up something about the game and top result was porn. My 12-year-old self was surprised. And then Googled Nox info a lot more. Many years ago when my young son was in the Pokémon craze, he borrowed my computer and wanted to search for some information on it. Unfortunately he misspelled it and typed in Pokémon. Oh my. The speepstorm that ensued afterward, since my wife answered his distressed cries and poor me trying convince my wife that I didn't search this. It opened quite a bit of male porn sites, and of course I was the reason. We still talk about it at family gatherings and I still get the "yeah sure." Tried to upgrade a computer running Windows 3. One with drivers from a website called Software Redux. Dead domain taken over by porn. Gay porn. I did this at work and had to call IT to explain. Pop-up window after pop-up window. I went on the internet during the days of dial-up and typed instead of gov. I got quite the surprise, lol. This happened around 2005. In Germany we had a teen magazine called Mädchen Girl. I wanted to visit their website and searched for M, and it was a porn site, which really shocked me. I was 12 or 13. The correct website was "if you can't use umlaut like you write AE instead." Game Boy cheats. In the 90s when we first got home internet, I searched Boys II Men. Did not bring up the popular 90s R&B group. When I was 12 or 13 I had spent the previous night staying at a friend's house playing Resident Evil on his PlayStation. Although we only played him about half an hour, Hunk quickly became our favorite character. I hopped on the family computer and Google image searched Hunk. Safe search was off. I did not find what I was looking for. We figured out in the local library if you typed nonsense into the search you'd get images of mild Asian porn. We were about 13 and the school took, so it was a momentous occasion.
Hey guys, if you like this video then smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more contents like this. And don't forget to press that bell icon to get notified for future videos. Thanks for watching. Click here to see more videos.